All right, welcome into another day of our daily Devos in the Psalms. Pastor Rick here, and I am excited to jump into Psalm 138. Can you believe we only have 13 more to go, and we will be done with the book of Psalms? And I am furiously working on trying to prepare for the next thing. After our time in the Psalms is up, I will continue on to another part of the Bible. Still undetermined yet, so stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. But got some ideas. I got some ideas. Just have to figure out what's going to be the best flow. So, Psalm 138, verse 1. I will give thanks with all my heart. I will give you thanks with all my heart. Not holding anything back, people. Give thanks to the Lord with all of your heart. Sing your praise. I will sing your praise before the heavenly beings. I will bow down. So there's some bodily, demonstrations of humility before the Lord. I will bow down toward your holy temple and give thanks to your name. Again, I'll give you thanks with all my heart. I will bow down. I will give thanks to your name for your constant love and truth. I love that. For your constant love and your truth. You have exalted your name and your promise above everything else. So God exalts his name and his promise above everything else, which is just all the more proof that God is going to keep all of his promises, because keeping his promises and maintaining a name that is worthy of praise is what he's about, because his name has been exalted. He has exalted his name, and he wants his name to stay pure and holy and unchanged, and it will, because he's God. So he's kind of got that going for him. On the day I called, you answered me. First of all, that's super cool. Just in case you forgot, he's the God of the universe, the God that created the heavens and the earth. And on the day I called, you answered me. You answered me. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The God of the universe calls back to us, answers our call, like you dial him up and he picks up the phone. He's not pushing us off, not relegating us to unimportant to the back of the line. And then I love this: you increased strength within me. Is there anybody watching this video today where you're thinking to yourself, you know what I need is I need some more strength? Like, I'm going through some hard stuff and I need some strength. And so I just want to draw your attention to Psalm 138, verse 3. On the day that I called, you answered me and you increased strength within me. I'm just praying that that would be the reality for somebody watching this video today. That if you're in a place right now where you're needing some help, you're needing some strength from God, that you would call to him today, that you would, pause the video after you like it, like the video no, it's just kidding. But pushing aside the video and just clearing off your schedule for a few and call to the Lord, because he's going to answer you. And then there's going to come a rush of the strength of God into your spirit, because that is the kind of God we serve. We bow down, we give him thanks for his constant love and truth, his exalted name and his promise above everything else are all the things that support him bringing this strength to us. All the kings on earth will give you thanks, Lord, when they hear what you have promised. They will sing of the Lord's ways, for the Lord's glory is great. The Lord's glory is great. Though the Lord is exalted, he takes note of the humble. That feels like that's good to know. Though the Lord is exalted high above everything else in the whole world, the whole universe, he takes note of the humble. But he knows the haughty from a distance. Do you want to position yourself in such a way that God's taking note of you? Like you popped up in his conversations today. Your picture's on his refrigerator. No, I don't know that God has a refrigerator, but he takes note of you if you're among the humble. But he knows the haughty from a distance. God gives grace to the humble, but he resists the proud. If I walk into the thick of danger, you will preserve my life. From the anger of my enemies, you will extend your hand. Your right hand will save me. The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. Lord, your faithful love endures forever. Do not abandon the work of your hands. What popped into my mind, obviously, in verse 8, at least it seems obvious to me. Who knows if it's obvious to anyone else watching this video? Somebody out there is thinking like, well, I'm just glad my brain doesn't work quite like Rick's does. And maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. But the Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. Immediately drew my mind to Philippians chapter 1 and verse 6. That he who began a good work in you is going to be faithful to complete it. He starts the work. He declared it's a good work. He's going to maintain the work. And he's going to finish the work because he is a faithful God. His faithful love endures forever. And he will not abandon the work of his hands. He will not. So just going back over, kind of just giving him thanks with all of your heart, bowing down, singing your praise before the heavenly beings, singing your praise to God and giving thanks to him for his constant love and his truth. And remembering that on the very day that you call to him, he will answer you, and you'll see an increase in strength within you to face what you need to face. The Lord's glory is great. He takes note of the humble. And he's going to complete his purposes for you. He's not going to abandon the work of his hands. So with that, I hope you are encouraged and strengthened today. Strengthened from within by the power of God today. And enjoy your day. God bless you. And I will see you tomorrow.